And welcome to yet another photo shoot video. We're here with Julia. This is our model.
Hey.
We're actually in a very old district of Bangkok again. This is actually in a university kind of environment as well. It is actually lunchtime, so it's quite crowded, but this area is very nice and contrasty. So yeah, we'll see. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's do it.
So yeah, around here. So this is just some full body shots first. So for today's setup, I'm actually using two cameras as usual, the Canon EOS R5 and the Canon EOS R6. And as usual, I'll be using my 85 1.2 and a wider angle lens. And for this video, I thought that it might be nice to use the 15-35 f2.8 for the wide angle shot because the streets are very narrow and I really would love to include this really huge, more modern looking building in the background as a nice contrast to kind of the old houses in the foreground. Well, kind of still in the background of the model, but in the foreground of the main big building in the background. And that's pretty much the contrast that I'm also looking for. Yes, that's nice. You brought your sunglasses with you as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it might actually work great for this shot. So this is roughly what I have so far. So it's just like you and then kind of the contrast of this building and that tall building. So yeah. Shortly after the scene, I actually soon realized that it's actually best to use my 28-70mm because the scene actually doesn't require me to go as wide as 15mm. In fact, 28 is actually more than wide enough for me because I also want to focus on the actual model in front of me as well. And with the distance of the model and pretty much the whole scenery together, 28mm at f2 actually makes more sense than shooting 28mm on the 15-35 at f2.8. Could you also play, with your hair? As you come towards me, could you like look over there and also maybe play with your hair? Yeah. Go. Yeah, I like it. Could you repeat that again? Yeah, that's great. Could you like do another pose where you're just crossing the street kind of diagonally? Just wait for the bike to go.
I'm just crossing over there.
Yeah. And you just kind of like look away, kind of. You don't look into the camera, but just passing the camera a little bit. Like kind of a theme like you're trying to grab a cab or something or looking for a cab. Yeah. Okay, ready? Okay, go. Yeah. Okay. So despite the whole inspiration for me to make this video is actually the main modern looking building in the background and the houses here, I actually also like the colors of certain graffitis or street art within this neighborhood, and I think that there are really nice subtle contrast within this neighborhood to actually play around with. So not only the graffitis or the street art, but also just how the color of different houses look, and also certain alleys that look kind of dark but also gives kind of a really nice color or lighting to the model. Looking away and also looking to the camera. Yeah, this is great. I'm just waiting for the person to go. Okay, go. Another tip is if you're letting your model, posing freestyle for herself with a location, it's also good not only to find the main frame, but maybe like a frame within a frame that also frames the actual face, the character of the model herself. So yeah, just a minor tip right there. Nice. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Actually, hold that pose. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah, it's nice. That's great. Okay, I think we're like. And also another tip is always look backwards, or at least try from a back angle. And what I mean by this is don't only like stick to the first angle that you see, but also just kind of go behind the model. And in case, you know, behind the model might be actually better to shoot, so you can actually turn your model around and have the scene where you were actually standing as the background of the model. You know, that actually might work in some cases as well. And in this case, it's actually quite nice. Could you maybe lean against the wall with, yeah. And for this shot, maybe look into the camera. Yeah, this is nice. Yes, that's good. I like that one. Okay. I think we're done for this wall. Yeah, I kind of like how it's narrow and it's quite dark. Yeah, so maybe just another half body, but just around here, if it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and this is actually like one of the smaller streets or alleyways, or kind of the small walkway between houses that I find quite nice. Not only that, I think that the contrast is actually quite nice within this alley. I think that if I were to place the model here and place her between certain lights, it can look like a really nice natural light just hitting her face and emphasizing that really nice blue eyes that she has. So yeah, it's worth an experiment. And it also goes to show you that even if you're shooting in the midday light, super flat, super bright, and you know, very plain, you still can actually play with the light depending on where you're placing your subject and how you actually use the light to your advantage, to the theme and concepts, or even just a picture that you're really kind of looking for. So yeah, just really play around and experiment, and maybe you'll actually get more than the results that you originally just wanted. Oh yeah, that's great. Look away. Yeah. Just give the camera a little bit of stare. Yes. Could you do the pose again where you were looking away, and then right when you were just looking, like giving the camera the stare? Yes. Yeah. Okay. That was great. Thank you. There was just like a really nice split moment, like as you open your eyes, and then it looked really refreshed, and then yeah. Yeah, so just maybe kind of, if you could like pose around here. Yeah, this will be just half body or a little bit more than half body, and that's it. And yeah, right. You ready? Cool. That's nice. Pretty cool. Yes, that's nice. Okay. That's nice, yes. Could do that action one more time where you were doing your hair and then you just turn around. Yeah. 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 Great. Yeah, that's pretty good. The waitress in the restaurant was just shouting like, what the hell is he shooting?
Really?
Well, it's not like in a bad way, just like in a curious way.
Yeah.
This is actually quite nice. Careful, someone's coming from the car. Okay, this will be half body, I think. Just a tiny bit back. Just, yeah, around there. This is great. Okay. Actually, hold that pose. I'm gonna get the full body, sorry. All right. Just changing lens. I'm going a little bit tighter. Just a bit tighter, yeah. It's just below your stomach. Yeah, that's great. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And just one last position, I think, just to kind of like having another whole shot is just in the middle of the street. I was thinking kind of like slightly after the pointy of the arrow, just wait until all the cars are gone. If you could like stand, yeah, if you could just stand around here. Oh, the car is coming. So yeah, once the car is gone, just stand around there, and then I'll just take like a picture where the arrow is just leading to you. It's gonna be a wide angle shot.
Okay.
Just let me know if a car is coming behind me. Oh. Okay, let's quickly do it. That's great. Could you maybe like stand a little bit more to, yeah, a bit back? Yes, thank you. That's really nice. Oh. Okay. So for this particular session of the shoot, it's actually very challenging. And no, not because of the heat or the fact that, you know, the light is really causing a lot of harsh shadows on her face, but rather the fact that it's actually a street and there are actually cars, motorbikes, vans, other vehicles that actually wants to pass through. So I didn't really get to concentrate that much. It's just every time there's a gap, we just have to quickly take advantage of it. And yeah, as you can see, like there's a big van kind of waiting. So yeah. But otherwise, I think that it's kind of a cool shot having this leading line, like literally an arrow leading to the model, and then there's just a really nice contrast around her as well. So yeah. Into the camera, yes. Yes. It's great. Okay. Actually try here. Yeah. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you can actually gain something or learn something from this video, if not a lot, then a little. If you need a free photography guidebook, it's absolutely for free on my website. Just click and download. The link is down in the description section below. And yeah, you don't need to submit your email address, nothing. I will not bombard you with any newsletter nonsense. So yeah, just click and download. And thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, have fun shooting. Till next time, bye for now.
In war, there's never an option to run.